Health is wealth. We all are conscious about our health and want to treasure it. We may or may not express, but we all would love to enjoy an optimum quality and quantity of life. When we look at ourselves in the mirror, we want to see ourselves energetic, healthy, youthful, and good looking. For maintaining good health, you need to monitor yourself regularly and keep a check on all the good and bad things happening internally and externally. You need to take good food, live a planned and disciplined lifestyle, sleep well, be happy, keep away the stress, be yourself, develop compatibility with your environment and surroundings, exercise well, let go the body urges, forgive, forget, and address your ailments at the earliest. But how do you know that you are healthy? How do you monitor yourself regularly? How to see health as a conscious factor rather than seeing it as a fear factor? Well, in this video, we will try to give you the best tips of monitoring self, which would help you to get the mirror image of your optimum health from an Ayurvedic point of view. These are the 16 indicators of your comprehensive good health, as good as an image of your true self in a mirror. Eyes. A clean and lustrous eye is an indicator of good health. All people do not have such good eyes. Look for change in colors or appearance of abnormal colors. Pull gently your lower and upper eyelid and see their undersurface. If they are red, it means you have good quality and quantity blood. Your circulation will be good. Your blood producing and circulating organs like liver, spleen, and bone marrow will have good and optimum health. Pale color indicates anemia, blood loss, low quality blood cells, incapability of your blood to carry oxygen to the cells. Yellow color or lemon yellow color indicates jaundice. Look for dimness of vision, eye strain, and eye pain. Get medical attention immediately. Ayurveda too has explained this eye changes under the topics of anemia, liver disorders, jaundice, and biliary disorders. Apart from this, netra or eye is a site of alochak pitta. Variations in quality and quantity of this pitta lead to many eye diseases and vision disorders. Tongue. Tongue is the mirror image and index of the gastrointestinal health. Mainly, it points towards the condition of your stomach. According to Ayurveda, all diseases have their origin in mild stomach or belly fire. The fire is an indicator of good digestion, good blood supply of nutrition, and optimum health. Decrease in fire qualitatively and quantitatively is found out by the symptoms like loss of appetite, aversion towards food, indigestion, and frequent stomach upsets. Tongue most often is the first organ to show these changes in metabolism. Many times, even when the metabolic errors in their primitive stages. Look for coating on the tongue. A white coating or coating of an abnormal color which keeps collecting frequently in spite of regular cleansing is an indicator of poor stomach health and indigestion. Indigestion is the root cause of many diseases. Look for foul smell in the mouth if your mouth keeps stinking regularly. It indicates a weak stomach. It also indicates metabolic disorders like diabetes, urinary disorders, disorders due to errors of fat metabolism, etc. Look for dirt on tongue, teeth, and gums. When dirt is found at these places, in spite of regular cleansing, it may reflect systemic and endocrine disorders. Appetite. Feeling hungry at a proper time is a sign of good digestion and metabolism. For this to happen, you should take food in proper time, in proper quantity, and be choosy with healthy foods. Excessive hunger or deficit hunger is a sign of metabolic and endocrine problems, which you need to get evaluated as early as possible. high and low metabolism are deviations from normal digestion and reflect many diseases like thyroid-related disorders. Proper hunger reflects a perfectly balanced Samanvayu, Pachak Pit and Kledak Kaph. Digestion. Keep a watch on how good you are digesting the foods you take on a daily basis. Also note which foods you are not digesting properly. Good digestion of food taken in proper quality, quantity and at proper time will show the signs and symptoms like clean and clear tasteless belching, feeling of lightness of the body and freshness of mind, alertness or not feeling droopy, drowsy or dizzy, timely hunger and thirst, no stomach upsets, abdominal discomfort, no acid regurgitations, absence of indigested food or vegetables in the stools, absence of belching, sour eructation, bloating, vomiting sensation, distension of abdomen or belly, etc. Bowel movement. Proper bowel movements indicate that your body is flushing off the unwanted things and toxins at the right time in right quantities. You would know that your bowel movements are good when the bowel shows the symptoms like feeling an urge to defecate and passing off stools in one sitting without much effort or any stimulants like coffee, tea, any hot drink or laxatives. Feeling of satisfaction after defecation and not having sense of incomplete evacuation or frequent urges after coming back from the toilet. Not having frequent urge to defecate throughout the day. Not having an irritable bowel or feeling an urge to defecate immediately after taking some food or drink. Not having chronic constipation or diarrhea, which is not responding to any medications or diet changes. Absence of erratic bowel movements, sometimes good and complete and sometimes bad and incomplete. Absence of indigested food particles, grains and vegetables in the stools. Your stool floats in the pan, neither sinks nor scattered in pieces or pellets. No bloating or distension of belly. Absence of mucus or blood in the stools. Absence of abdominal discomfort or pain before, during or after defecation. Feeling of lightness of body and pleasantness of mind after defecation. Proper evacuation of bowel and bladder points towards good Apanvayu functions. Exercise. Daily physical exercise can help to prevent many systemic, metabolic and lifestyle disorders like overweight, obesity, PCOD, arthritis, diabetes, heart and lung problems. Check if you are able to find time for exercise. If not find time, at least go for walk, jog or any kind of activity which keeps you going. When you do good quality and quantity of exercise, you look young, energetic and by par with your biological age. Your fitness levels are good. You can do day-long activities and not feel tired at the end of the day. Your body dimensions will be good. You don't look obese or overweight. Your sleep, bowel movements and metabolism will be trimmed. You will have toned muscles and good immunity. Your energy levels are high. You don't get easily exhausted or tired. Vyayam or exercise bestows efficiency to do the day-to-day activities with precision by helping to maintain proper physical health. Kindles the digestive fire and keeps the metabolism balanced and intact. Destroys excessive fat in the body. Helps in providing good and strong chiseled body frame and healthy stature. Immunity. Immunity is your body's capacity to avoid diseases and infections or capability to get rid of ailments quickly with no or minimal effort. This is directly proportional to your body's defense mechanism. When you have good immunity, you don't catch up with frequent infections and allergies. You don't have diseases which run a long course. Even if you happen to catch up with the infections or allergies or suffer from disease, you would come out of it with no or minimal effort. You will be physically and mentally healthy. You will be fit and energetic. Do not get easily tired or exhausted. Good immunity shows a good balance of tissues in terms of quality and quantity, and essence of all the tissues reflecting immunity. It also shows that the body is detoxifying itself in a proper way regularly, and also the doshas are placed in their normal places, not interfering with each other activities, and carrying the body functions properly and uninterruptedly. Breathing. Heartbeats and good breathing are witnesses for life processes going on in a smooth way. But your heart and lungs are probably under trouble if you have these symptoms like you are getting easily exhausted and feeling short of breath even with small quantity of activities. You can hear your heartbeats or feel them often when there are no reasons for that to happen, like fear, panic, stress, anxiety, etc. You feel tired and shortness of breath very early while going uphill or climbing stairs. In case of stairs, you feel exhausted and breathless after climbing a few steps. Not feeling breathless and not hearing or feeling heartbeats with minimal exercise or exhaustion, keeping up the breath and heartbeats fine indicates a balanced pranavayu and udanvayu. Feeling of shortness of breath while going uphill or upstairs also suggests sluggish liver, sign of deficit blood supply, weak oxygenation of tissues by blood cells, reduction of red blood cells or deficit hemoglobin. This also points towards the impaired Ranjak Pith and Vyan Vayu functions. Weight. Overweight and obesity are the root causes of many systemic illness and also risk factor for many diseases. Keeping the body weight at check in relation to one's height is very essential to avoid many dangerous disorders. According to Ayurveda, when the fat accumulates in the channels of the body, no tissue is nourished. It leads to malformation of other tissues while the fat tissue is enriched. Deficit tissues reflect bad health and immunity. It is also said that when the fat accumulates in the channels and cells of the body, it disables a person's capacity to do any kind of work or activities of daily living. Skin. Skin is a representative of our color, complexion, attractiveness and glamour. Each one of us wants to keep our skin attractive and young. The skin or tvak is a primary seat of Vayu. The skin health often reflects the interior health. Skin health is said to be directly proportional to the nutritional status of the body according to Ayurveda. Tvaksar or best quality skin is directly related to the rassar or quality and quantity of ras or nutritional fluid in circulation. Many skin diseases may not just be limited to the skin. They may reflect the disturbance of circulation and availability of nutrients. Chronic and stubborn skin disorders like psoriasis reflect the disturbed immunity in the body. Skin ailments also shows the disturbance of Rajak Pith, a type of pith located in the skin, responsible for color and complexion, and to maintain skin immunity. Stress. We all live in a stressful world. Stress contributes to majority of our illnesses, either as a cause or as an aggravating factor or as a trigger. We need to beat that stress to live happily and healthily. There are many signs and symptoms which tells that you are suffering from stress, like you are feeling too low, depressed, withdrawn and detached. You are not able to cope up with your day-to-day work and are not able to strike balance between personal and professional lives. You are highly reactive with high-end emotions. You tend to react for simple things, many times without reason or trigger. You are not happy with anything. You have complaints. You feel self and life to be worthless. your thoughts are predominantly negative and you anticipate or visualize failures. You have regular body pains, disturbance of sleep, headache, gastric complaints, and worsening of your ailments repeatedly and for no obvious reasons. Being devoid of stress denotes a balance between pranavayu, udanvayu, sadak pit, and tarpak kaph. It also denotes pleasantness of mind and senses, which is a mandatory part of comprehensive body-mind health. Sleep. Sleeplessness and stress are two sides of the same coin. Good quality and quantity of sleep is mandatory for good balance between body and mind health. Sleep relaxes the body and mind and prevents many psychosomatic disorders. Good sleep also helps you to recover from many ailments. According to Ayurveda, sleep is one of the supporting pillars of health. Good quality and quantity of sleep is said to provide happiness, pleasantness of mind, good nourishment and build of body, strength, immunity, endurance, sexual vigor, wisdom, good quality and quantity of life. An imbalanced and improperly managed sleep destroys all the above said qualities. Good quality and quantity of sleep is marked by the qualities like you feel fresh and energetic in the morning. You don't feel hangouts, a feel to sleep for some more time, or difficulty to move yourself from the bed. You don't carry drowsiness or fatigue along the day. You don't feel like sleeping in the noon or at evening. Your sleep is not disturbed by dreams, nightmares, thought processes, and due to natural urges. Happiness. There is no perfect definition for happiness. It is only your compatibility with everything and everyone, and moreover with yourself. It is an instinct and attitude to see everything in a positive perspective. It is an attempt of making the minuses into pluses. It is to conquer the difficult moments and relishes the beautiful ones. It is to keep the interior in a state of balance, living on priorities, let going things, forgiving and forgetting, enjoying one's independent space while respecting the other's space. The more we keep ourselves happy, the more we are healthy. A healthy body and happy mind reflects happiness, and the vice versa is also true. Happy hormones helps the body to function normally. Ayurveda completes the definition of health by telling that along with the balance of physical components, the pleasantness and a state of balance of soul, senses and mind is considered as a state of comprehensive health. Urges. The body produces some natural urges. When the body wants some things to be kept mobilized from the body, our duty is to cooperate and let go. We should never meddle with the natural impending body urges. Keep a watch if you are forcibly avoiding the urges which should not be forcibly avoided while giving priority to other things in life. Urge to fart, urge to defecate, urge for urination, urge to sneeze, urge to drink water, urge to eat food, urge to sleep, urge to cough, forcibly controlling the breathlessness caused due to exertion, urge to yawn, urge to cry, urge to vomit, and urge to ejaculate. Repeatedly withholding or forcibly obstructing to the above said naturally impending reflexes may make you prone for many diseases. Mind. We are often what we think. We need to save the memories of good things, people, and events, and flush out the bad, odd, and undesired ones which constantly keep worrying us. Mind undergoes severe damage while swinging between emotions and reactions. It deserves a state of balance and peace. One should try to keep away the high-end emotions to enable the mind to be at peace and carry its activities in a normal way. A healthy mind reflects a healthy body, and both together reflect a healthy life. We need to keep away the urges of mind to react to various stimuli like Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, and Matsarya. All these are the causes of stress and disturbance of mind health. They are called as 6 enemies of mind. These 6 are the urges which should be forcibly controlled or monitored. Though expressing these feelings might help at times, it is better to have a control over these negative emotions. Check if you have any of these enemies within you. Try to drive them out to enjoy a comprehensive mind health. Movement. Movements are related to your upper and lower limbs and your backbone. Movements happen due to perfect coordination and synchronization of the bony joints, muscles, tendons, and ligaments. If you have long-lasting pain or catch in these parts, it reflects either an arthritis, inflammation, or degeneration process. If Vata is vitiated severely, you will have pain, swelling, and degeneration. If Pitta is vitiated, you will have inflammation, burning sensation, redness, rise in temperature, and swelling. If Kapha is vitiated, you will have stiffness and swelling with collection of fluids in the joint spaces and soft tissues. If Am or circulating endotoxins or immature essence of digestion is involved, inflammatory symptoms along with severe pain can be seen in the mentioned parts. In all these conditions, restriction of movements and disturbance of day-to-day activities are seen. If the symptoms persist for long duration, kindly get the opinion of a doctor because they may reflect a serious internal pathology or an autoimmune process. It's always good to know our health status, to know where we stand at a given age. Health should be a conscious factor, not a fear factor. There is no need to panic on noting small changes in body and mind health. We are human beings. Small changes do happen due to influence of many factors around us. We need to worry only if the symptoms persist for a long time and do not get addressed. In these cases, we should never neglect our health and seek for medical attention immediately. By doing so, we would have aborted a small disturbance progressing to a dreadful disease. Hope this information brings health in your life. Thank you.